Hi everyone and welcome to CT Style Express. I'm Jillian Andrews. We're bringing you The Law Down, where personal injury attorney Brooke Goff breaks down difficult legal situations for our viewers. Thanks for being here, Brooke.
Thank you.
Great to always have you. And today we're talking about pedestrian accidents. Sadly, the number of pedestrian accidents in Connecticut have been trending upward. What should someone do if they end up in a pedestrian accident as the pedestrian?
Firstly, you got to get out of the road. I see so many people, if the first hit didn't kill you, the second one will, and that's always the truth. So get out of the road. Find a way to get out of the road. Usually when you're a pedestrian, you're hit in a roadway of some sort. Find a way to get out if you can, right? Some people sit there and they want to lay there to make sure the police find them like that. I'm telling you, the second hit will probably kill you, so get out, right? People drive like crazy people. If you're not in a crosswalk, I mean, listen, is it the end of all cases? No. I have people that aren't, there's sometimes, I mean, I have older people, they can't travel 300 feet up the road to the next crosswalk, right? So we get over these things. But again, my next thing is going to be consult a lawyer. You know, people don't understand this, but a lot of times, unfortunately, pedestrian accidents, people take off. So somehow they can live with themselves, they hit you, and then they keep going. Because why? They're usually drunk or drugs or something. But if you're hit and you're a pedestrian and you're hit by somebody else that takes off, if you own a vehicle or live in a home with somebody that owns a vehicle, guess what? You're covered under their insurance or your insurance, even though you're not in a car, under the auto insurance. So most people don't, they're like, really? Listen, this is why lawyers are specialized and they do what they do. We know all the ins and outs of it. How many people have seen these segments I do and come in and they're like, can I really put that through my insurance? I broke my leg a year and a half ago. Yeah. And I also get the ones that say, can I really put that through my insurance? I broke my leg 2 years ago, two and a half. And I say, if it's 2.5, you're past your statute, you only get 2 years, right?
People don't even realize how many options they have to be compensated for something.
Right, so you get 2 years in Connecticut as a pedestrian if the other car did stop, and then for underinsured, uninsured motorist purposes, you get 3 years. So you get, like, there's different dates in place. It's just, it's a lot to manage and handle, and unless you're an insurance expert, you really need to consult a lawyer. Make all the difference for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And as someone who represents people in this type of situation, what's your best advice to avoid one of these accidents altogether for drivers and pedestrians?
That's a great question. If you're going to go out at night, wear light colored clothing. Listen, I'm not saying go buy a light on Amazon that's going to like blink and all that other stuff. I mean, listen, I get it. Sometimes that's even worse because it's going to blind somebody. White, if you're going to wear a hat, white hat. If you're going to wear a shirt, white sneakers or white socks. So many people I see when I get these cases in and they were wearing a black hoodie, a black hat, a black shoe. It's like, you know, you obviously have to stand out and don't walk in ill-lit areas that's outside of a crosswalk where there's not like directionals one way or another. I mean, people, they're tired at night. They're, you know, usually they've worked a whole day. I mean, it's not just bad people that are, you know, drunk or on drugs that hit people. Working people or driving home hit people. I have many of those. But the drivers also have to keep a better eye out, right? So it's not just the pedestrians that have that duty, the drivers do, and, you know.
Avoid distracted driving and whatnot.
Right, and also a lawyer will work with you in getting the claim set up through your own coverage in the event somebody took off. Because I'm telling you, I can only talk to you about the cases we bring in, about 50-50 shot the person took off when I take the intake in.
Brooke, thank you as always with that valuable information. And of course, you can learn more about pedestrian accidents and other legal topics at gofflawgroup.net. Thank you again for being with us and sharing your insight with us.
Of course.
And we will see you next time for another CT Style Express.